The period between 1991 and the year 2000 can be described as dark years in the history of Sierra Leone, as the country went through a very brutal rebel war, remembered mostly for the atrocities that the civilian population were subjected to, for which a combined West African military force had to team up with local militia known as Civil Defense Forces to halt. One of these local militias was the Kamajoh Society, made up of local hunters from the south, whom it was rumored possessed supernatural powers which they used in battle.
The Kamajoh Society, now a group of indigenes and be formed during the war. The military will refer to Salon soldier by then will be need for fight the war for pursue the rebels and so that Sierra Leoneans then go get lasting and sustainable peace, being a play double role. The soldiers and they conspire with the rebels and attack ordinary civilians and kill them. Then observe that in most instances then. So then decide for put themselves together as traditional people then to find a way out. And the whole thing starts from Bond district. Now it's how we then call Tiun Sogbendi, where now they part Chief Dr. Ali Kunduwa come out. Before that time, it had been a very powerful traditionalist. It been gets power, it been gets control over a lot of herbs and way it can use for make medicine and so forth. They therefore initiates the first set of people then into the Kamajoh Society. Of course, within the Kamajoh Society, you don't have go rigorous training, physical and spiritual training for make you strong and for let you become fearless so that you're able to confront any danger situation for attack your enemy. And they say, okay, now that we don't get ourselves together, we don't form this particular group where we fire gun, that local single barrel at we young people then after we don't initiate them into the Kamajoh Society, the gun they enter into them. We go use this as a way for pursue them rebels there. So they begin make attempts for begin targets them rebels there now Bond chiefdom, Bond district rather. So when they begin attack them rebels there, then finally say 3 or 4 Kamajoh can attack a rebel base which you get over 100, 200 rebels in a one grain base, then go throw challenge at them. At a particular point in time, one Kamajoh commander just go holler and the gun then at the rebels in hand, both the artillery and machine guns, they no go talk again. Then they can take advantage of the mystical power and kill them. People then begin give them picking them for let them initiate them into the Kamajoh Society. By compulsory, every household being get for give a own picking, we go serve as a representative of that household for go defend that chiefdom. So they can find out say out of 9 rebel bases na Salon, the Kamajoh Society began for dominate all the rebel bases and make sure say then destroy all the rebel bases and na the rebels in hand. So this become a potential threat. Of course, the Civil Defense Force program will be get a Avondor group. Of course, we will get Black December. Like with the Black December then, what will be go na front line, now black attires then will be used for pursue the war. The alufe then just like what I've been explained, then been use light brown country cloth. That now been the young symbol that for identify them from the other group of Kamajohs then. Of course, the Avondo when na pape kunde iyon bobo then that dark brown attire then been used. And sometimes they not been use attire self because the more than they sweat, now the more the power, the medicine they react na the system, and the more they become so powerful. So most often they not been use attire at all. Of course, board neck away na Lahai Bangrua, Lahai Bangrua young group, of course, they not been use no attire at all. Because the medicine they na a inbuilt system where be they inside a system that with or without attire, then they perform.
By the end of the war, it was alleged that atrocities were committed by all sides. But true or not, no one can dispute the significant role that the Kamajohs played in putting an end to the brutal rebel war in Sierra Leone.